Now it is our pleasure to introduce a woman who is not only a co-founder and CEO of her own business, At Revenue, where over the past 10 years she has helped clients with strategies to grow their business. She is someone who both Emily and I have cared for as a patient at Swedish Covenant Health. She gave birth to her daughter at Swedish Burn Center, and she has a powerful story of resilience to share with you. Please welcome Marie Hale.
So on April 3rd, I settled into my birthing suite at Swedish. 2.5 weeks past my due date, and I was more than ready for the big show. 2 days later, Dr. McDermott held that baby girl in the air, and the world changed. Well, for me. For Dr. McD, it was like his 1,000th and a few times show, so he was used to it. And at 32 years old, I thought I had waited until I was a real grown-up, right? I was waiting for somebody in the midwifery section to say, advanced maternal age. Thank you all for not saying that. But what I hadn't noticed is that none of my friends had had children. None of them were breeders, not one. I realized years later that I had missed out on so many things that helped the other mommies get on with life. I never learned how to prepare a diaper bag. I was never the mommy with water in her bag or an extra change of clothes or snacks in my purse. I never figured it out. And when my partner Jim passed away 5 years later, it was sudden, and I didn't have anyone who understood what it was to suddenly be alone. We owned a family business, and all of my business friends were there, and my best friend was there, and all I wanted was a mother who knew me when I was whole and together and happy, and someone to be with me when everything was shattered and gone. I was surrounded by people who loved me, and there was a part of me that was so alone, so incredibly alone. As women, it's our experiences that are shared that brings us together. Had I had the experience of the centering or new moms groups, had I had the tribe that was there to surround me, to take some of that burden and some of that pain, it would have been a very different experience. Heck, if I had even figured out how to put together a diaper bag. And by the way, if any of you out there have figured out how to get a Band-Aid off without 20 minutes of negotiation, you win. You just win. Take that home with you now. Swedish programs like Safe Sleep, like the New Moms Group and the centering groups, and even the mental health support, these are not just things that the hospital does to make sure that it has a good name in the community. These programs are lifelines that a mother needs long after her baby is a baby. I want to personally thank the physicians at Swedish for quite literally saving my life a couple of times at this point, for making sure that I am here to continue to show my daughter how to stay strong and how to make a tribe of her own. Please find a way to give tonight, big or small. Find a way. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie, once again for sharing your story. Another big applause for her.